Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Nice to have you with us. We're glad that you're staying with us on the show as we keep talking about sport in the province. Of course, in the Cape Town area, we're focusing on our sport codes. We're speaking to our administrators and our coaches and guys from clubs and provincial levels and pretty much everywhere. Western Cape boxing is, of course, one of the codes that is also doing an incredible job in the world of sport boxing. Of course, we all know what boxing is about. In studio with me now is Phumlani and Kwetu, is the Public Relations Officer of Western Cape Open Boxing. Phumlani, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. Such an honor.
First time for us with you, right?
It's the first time ever. I think I've watched an interview that we had with one of our best boxers, September Blom.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how did you get involved with boxing on your side?
Thanks for asking that question. So I started boxing when I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
I was basically fighting for Kailicha Boxing Academy at the time. Just to take you back quickly, the interesting part about what made me to join boxing is that I was being bullied. And also happened to just use boxing as a way to basically find a way to protect myself. As you know, growing up in the dusty streets of Kailicha, it's a chaotic environment. It's an environment where there's a lot of gangsterism taking place. And I happened to use it, boxing, not just to basically defend myself. I used it as a vanguard to help me to get me where I am at the moment.
Really?
Yes.
So you actually use boxing to help you further your life skills yourself, not just for the sake of smashing a bag.
Yes.
Amazing. I mean, that's what the beauty of boxing is, right? It's about the value that we bring to society and
correct.
So on.
Yeah. One of my biggest dreams is to have each and every school in the country to have a boxing, specifically in the townships, right?
Right.
The reason why I'm telling you this is because in the township, that's where you find issues of gangsterism. And what I've learned by doing boxing is that that's where you learn discipline.
Yeah.
The anger that the young people have in the townships, for example, Kailicha, Mitchell's Plain, if they could get it out of the ring, they will realize that there's more that they can do with fighting. So that's what you learn from boxing. So,
but also the other things, like for example, if you're boxing, you must be training at 6 o'clock. Now you learn a little bit about timing, or coaching carries on without you.
Correct.
And if you want to be selected in the team, you have to work hard to be selected.
100%.
So it brings many different aspects.
Yes. Positive goals.
Yeah,
yes,
fantastic stuff. Discipline. So how are we doing as boxing? Because boxing is one of the sports we hear about so much. So Western Cape Boxing also recently had a couple of competitions.
Yeah.
There's some athletes that are doing some amazing performances.
Yeah, thank you for that. The timing of this interview is actually it's perfect.
Yeah.
Because we recently sent our elite and youth to the championships, and to be honest with you, even though them going there was a bit of a challenge, I will dive deep to that. But we came back with 11 bronze medalists.
Wow.
It was 3 silver medalists, and our 2 gold medalists was Ndinako and Sonele. And Sonele is a female boxer who happened to win the best bout of the tournament.
Wow.
So just to tell you a little bit about the journey of them getting to the championships, it was challenging in a sense that, as you know, we get funding from the DCAS. That's where we get basically funded. So these guys, unfortunately, they were only funded for accommodation.
Of course, a picture that we're able to look at, because maybe for people that are watching the show right now that maybe want to get involved in supporting boxing, you can get behind a club, you can get behind a fighter. The fighter will wear your branding in the ring. And of course, you're investing in the future of somebody, right?
Correct.
So boxing is prepared to work with corporates, work with individuals that want to get involved and want to sponsor?
Yeah. The clubs are more than prepared to do that. I mean, we have plus minus over 63 clubs in the Western Cape.
Yeah.
And most of those clubs, they're just NPOs. They get funding through executives funding the clubs.
Yeah.
For an example, my home as well, Kailicha Boxing Academy.
Yeah.
That's where I basically I'm serving also the chairman the deputy chairperson of KBA.
Yeah.
How we raise funding there, each member gets to actually deposit, for example, 500 rand.
Right.
But if you look at that, it's not sufficient to take boxers for hepatitis tests, to take boxers for the medical tests and all the other tests when they go into the championships. So it's a bit of a challenge.
So boxing administration itself is a big job. We sometimes think of sport as just you must just do training and then events happen. But behind the scenes, lots of work that you guys have to do as administration to make sure there's events coordination and permitting and travel and transport and apparel and everything.
Yeah. There's a lot of those behind the scenes. So much of those. Yeah.
But but you've got a successful organization. People can of course talk to you guys directly to get involved. Talk to us a little bit more about this event now. 11 bronze medalists coming out of the Western Cape, 3 silver medals, and then of course 2 gold medals. As you said, Sonele and Dinako, bringing in the gold medals there. What did it look like for them? What did the journey look like in terms of, did they have to win at a club level first, then win at a district? You don't just get to win a gold medal.
No. So basically, how they actually got to where they were is that there's first provincial championships that would take place within the province as well, and then from there they would actually qualify them to basically to be selected as a Team Western Cape to get to represent Team Western Cape. But also there's so much work that they have to go that goes behind in order for them to qualify, and also for an example, just to do a deep dive, if let's say you're fighting under 60 kg, and it happens that under 60 kg there's like 10 boxers, right? You need to eliminate all of those boxers in order to become the top, right?
And so if you win one, you're out.
You win. If you lose one,
if you lose, you're out.
You're out.
I mean, so if you win,
yes. So it's a challenge to get there. But also it requires a lot of determination. Yeah.
Were the guys nervous before they went up?
I would say yes, they were. I mean, there was a lot of things that were happening in the background. Like I said, there was uncertainty if they would be able to go. Some of them, they couldn't even go due to the funding issue, the transportation issues. So there was a lot that happened.
Have you got any big events coming up next? What's the next events for you guys?
So the next event is the cadets and juniors. I'm excited about that one because it's just the grassroots of boxing with the small boys. So that's the big event that we're looking forward to.
And the cadets is the transition from from amateur juniors to seniors.
Correct. Youth, elite, and seniors. Yes.
And where is this? Where is the event? Have you got a venue yet? Do we know time frames?
As yet, the event. We're
waiting for announcements.
Yes. For now. Yes.
And where will the athletes be coming from to compete in the cadets?
So they were coming from basically all the like how the youth and elite made it to the Team Western Cape. So that will be the Team Western Cape that will go out and represent.
So athletes will be coming from different districts.
Different clubs. So yes.
Well, it sounds amazing. We're going to have to get you back on TV before that.
That'd be interesting.
So it's incredible stuff. Well, congratulations then, Phumlani. Great stuff. 2 gold medals. Let me go back to my list. 3 silver medals, 11 bronze medals. This is an incredible performance then from Team Western Cape. Again, flying the flag for the province. And we can't wait to get you back.
Thank you so much for having me. Such an honor. Maybe the last words. I would be pleased if maybe the people can also just maybe follow us on Sanabo Western Cape.
Give us all your places. Facebook, website, Instagram, anything you got.
So we've got Facebook for now. Sanabo Western Cape. That's where basically they're also going to get the details of all these other clubs that I've mentioned.
So if I want to join a boxing club, I can come to Sanabo Western Cape Facebook page?
Yes, that's where you're going to get all the details of other clubs. For example, if you're staying in Fielderstop, that's where you get the information as to which club that is close to you can go gym to.
Amazing. All right, folks, so that's Sanabo, South African National Amateur Boxing Organization, Western Cape. Sanabo Western Cape. Phumlani, great stuff. Hope to get you back soon, and well done on all the hard work you guys are putting in behind the scenes.
Thank you so much. My last words, let's make Western Cape boxing great again.
There we go, folks. Amazing stuff. We're looking forward to finding out more about boxing in the province, and congratulations to the athletes that even under the hardships and challenges that they had to endure, still managed to bring back 25 medals. So well done, guys. Folks, we'll take a break. We'll see you in a second. Don't go away.